Good morning. I've had my lemon juice, water, my Vimergy vitamins, my ashwagandha, my bees, zinc. Also, nettle leaf is great to add to your regime for the morning. What I was talking about in my last couple videos is the medical medium Anthony Williams, and he's written several books, okay, for detoxing the body and relieving yourself of any symptoms or ailments that might be even mysterious. You may have seen many different doctors about a particular situation. It's even possible, and look at my previous video about it, but even thyroid and PTSD are possibly too much mercury in the brain and viruses. So take a look at these books. He is writing another one, but they're very informative and helpful. Some of the things that you want to cut out of your diet: caffeine, all kinds of caffeine, including green teas and matchas and chocolate. That makes me sad. Okay. Sushi apparently has quite a bit of mercury. Oysters have quite a bit of mercury. Those are just a couple things, but you can find a lot more listed in his books and things like that. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about this morning before I do a reading is something called scapegoating. And it's hard to identify, especially when you're younger. It's really, you start to really get a good sense of it as you get older. It is something that is, especially for highly sensitive people, it will affect a very large portion of your life because the pattern will continue to show up in workspaces, even in partnerships with family dynamics with partners. I know because it's happened to me several times. I am considered a scapegoat in my family dynamics. It's pretty much when people in a particular situation, a family dynamic or a work experience, that everyone's pointing the finger at one person because they don't want to look at their own shadow selves, their own work that kind of they need to be doing. So it pretty much looks like this, right? No one's taking responsibility because, well, it's hard to do. And it's not easy and fun to always, look at yourself. But scapegoating others is a devastating effect for someone in their life. But, that can change. It can absolutely change. It's changing for me, even though the last couple years, well, I don't know, some of the things that have occurred have brought back some of this old wounding, so that can happen. But sometimes you gotta just, right? Let it go. Let it burn. Well, you get my point. Just like that, right? So, let me do a quick reading about, I was meditating this morning kind of about the subject and how, a person who's being scapegoated can feel extremely isolated and alone at times because, in situations, especially if you have narcissistic people around you or in your family, it can create situations where people don't believe you. So I'm going to do a quick reading just kind of around the collective energy around what we need to know about these circumstances. I am a clairsentient, empathic being, and oftentimes we can attract the sort of opposite energies at times. There is actually studies done about the connection between an empath person and a narcissistic person. But there are ways to relieve yourself from those dynamics. And I'll talk about that in another video another time. But let's see here. So what do we need to know for the day? What do we need to know for the day? About moving on. Okay, we have the Sun card. And this showed up yesterday. So it's just illuminating the light, shining bright, sharing your gifts with the world because the world needs it desperately. And see, the horse energy is freeing yourself. It's like freeing yourself of these energies. Where's the horse? Where's the horse? I love riding horses. They're amazing animals. Okay, what else do we need to know for our highest good today? Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This has been showing up pretty much every single day in my readings. Yeah, it's, I mean, these two cards are like, do it, make it happen, share your gifts, shine your light. The world is offering you, the universe is offering you, you're now in alignment, it's here, you're ready, and it's time. You know, even if you do it in small ways, just small increments of things, will make a huge difference. And especially with consistent action. It's like, okay, I'm going to be consistent about this action to create something new in my life. I mean, what do they say? You know, when you want to change your body, it takes, I don't know, 20 some odd days or more to sort of shift into that new energy body. So what else do we need to know? So, yeah, I mean, so not surprising, in the center of this reading is the 5. So it's more like just a lot of chaos, conflict, energy, but it's quickly moving out. You're moving out, it's quickly shifting. And it's just letting yourself go, let it go, letting it go, knowing what doesn't serve you and moving on, you know. And what else we got here? And we've got the 2 of Wands. So this is definitely, you know, partnership with the universe and a new project, endeavor, path. It's right here, right now. It's calling you. And then there's the Lover's card. again, which has shown up many times in this reading that I've been doing the last week. And it's also balancing the feminine and masculine aspects of yourself. So coming into that divine, loving space for yourself and for others. Let me see, I'm gonna pull another card from this deck. Okay, birds of a feather. Fly, fly high to the other birds of the feathers that you see around you. And so that kind of to me is signifying that new friendships might be coming in, new partnerships, new work colleagues, new things are coming in. So it's a good time to, even amidst the chaos and what's going on the planet and with other people and whatnot, we can choose, how we use our energy. We can choose how we direct our energy. And wouldn't you much rather direct your energy towards, projects that will contribute to the planet rather than creating conflict with other people? I mean, I personally would, so that's what I choose. The other thing that I do want to let you know is that I will be starting a podcast, and it's coming up. It might be a week or two off, but I will be starting that pretty soon. So look for that. And if you would like a private reading with me, there's information down below. AllysonVanRaden.com is my website. And you can email me as well, anewlight22@gmail.com. Thank you so much and have a beautiful day.